Hey friends, it's been about, I think 3 weeks since I stopped smoking. I did have 2 cigarettes with friends last week or so, and I'm not going to say that I had 0 cigarettes the whole time, but last month, or the previous month, I would have smoked like 200 plus sticks in that month, and now it's like 2, which is like 100 times decrease, or like a 99% decrease. Just progress, right? I'm proud of myself. That said, every couple of weeks or so, every so often I do a fitness session with my military buddies. The story there is complicated, but I work out, right? I try to. And the last time I did this, so the first time I did this after not smoking, I felt extremely nauseous. I felt like throwing up. I felt like I was gonna die. Like my head was throbbing, my vision was blurry, and it was just overwhelming. Couldn't breathe. I could breathe, but I felt I was gonna throw up. I felt like I don't know how to articulate that feeling. It's probably similar to like altitude sickness, and it's like I had a little bit of it just now, but less bad than the previous time. So I know that it's getting better. Right? I know that over time. So I think it was like oxygen sickness, so hyperoxia, right? Because when you stop smoking, there's less carbon monoxide in your bloodstream, and like there's more oxygen, and you have to adapt to these things, right? There's like system shocks that happen, and so it's just been interesting for me to witness what it's like to not smoke, and then witness the triggers, the cravings, just the feelings, right? And the fitness related stuff is an interesting one, and I want to get fit, I want to get healthy, and I feel like one of my long-term goals with this YouTube channel is that I want to develop an audience, right? And I have my reasons for that. I feel like I can help people, particularly guys, men, boys. I love women as well, and I'm glad if any ladies are hanging out. Cool to hear from you. But like the thing that I feel is missing, I feel like young men in particular don't really have role models of the kind that I wish existed. So I want to become, and I'm not going to position myself as a role model, right? Like I do say that my YouTube channel is about secular sermons. So yeah, I have this push-pull relationship with this. Am I like this pastor figure, minister, guru? I hate that word. I want to be helpful to people. I don't want to be pedestalized. I don't want to be put in a position where like I'm the authority and I tell people what to do and what to think. I think that's not healthy for the people who are pedestalizing the guru figure, and for the guru figure being pedestalized. I just think that's just bad for everyone involved. But at the same time, if I was rereading King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, which I think is a book I'm gonna do a book review about. But it points out that young men do want validation from older men who they trust, who they feel, and you can't deny this, and it's tempting for me to deny it, to pretend that I'm like this self-actualized young man who became a stronger man, adult man, with entirely by myself. But no, I had a great boss when I was 23 up until 28, and he modeled for me what an example of like nourishing masculine leadership looked like, and he gave me encouragement and support and criticism, and he challenged me, and I benefited greatly from that relationship. And I know that internet videos are kind of parasocial, right? Like I'm still small enough that if you leave a comment, I can reply, and I think that's good. I would like to have that back and forth with people and respond to what people are saying and so on. But I was just watching I used to watch a bunch of Jordan Peterson videos, and I was watching some John Vervaeke videos, and I think they're both smart and they have a lot of valuable perspective to share with the world. And I also detect this neuroticism, this anxiety about purposelessness, this aversion to chaos, and I wonder if that's like a Western white male. Again, I don't want to make it about race or ethnicity. You could say it's like enlightenment, rationality kind of perspective. And I'm Singaporean, I'm Tamil, I'm Indian, right? And I just, growing up in Southeast Asia, I don't have the same neuroticism. I think it's like baked into your thinking, or it's like cultural. I don't know what it is exactly. I want to figure it out. I want to talk about it with people. Some kid crying over there. I want to make sense of it, figure it out, help people. And yeah, I just feel like I didn't have someone like me when I was growing up, and I feel like I have become the person that I needed to be, and I want to share that with people. And I do think that while like physical fitness isn't like a huge deal for me, I like being moderately fit. I do feel like I know men, right? I served in the military. I know that men respect physical fitness to a degree that sometimes might be a little bit over the top. Like people just respond to that in a very animalistic way, like, oh, that guy's fit, shit, he must know his stuff. It's true in a sense, but it's the funny thing is chatting with a bunch of gym bros who I love, right? I found that a bunch of them are more nervous and insecure than I would have expected. Again, but that's my fault for presuming that someone who's fit has the shit figured out. I mean, nobody's got the shit all entirely figured out, but it's just if you know how these things work, you can manipulate it, right? I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I just saying out loud for now that I do have these long-term goals of helping people, and I know that in the long run, I know that editing videos to be more polished will mean a larger audience, and I'm not in a rush to get to the larger audience as soon as possible because I want to grow the audience slowly. I want to build relationships with people who are here for the long haul, who were here before I was like polished and shiny. Because I do think that there's something that's, if you get too polished, too shiny, too quickly, and you grow too fast, there's no roots, right? So it's a unrootedness that happens. So yeah, I'm just gonna upload. I want to try and upload a video almost every day. I'm gonna keep working out. I'm gonna fix my shit. I'm in a pretty good place overall. I used to smoke, and now I'm about a month into not smoking. If I can last a year, inshallah, that would be great. And I would have learned something, right? I in my book I talk about coping mechanisms, and I used to use the internet as a coping mechanism in some ways. I used to use my friend group as a coping mechanism in some ways, and cigarettes is probably the most entrenched habit. Some anxiety around sleep. It's all these stuff these long stories that I've been working on that I want to fix. Anyway, I know I'm not really making a lot of sense, but I just wanted to hit record and speak and publish, and I just want to do that more often. Right? Done.